Alright guys, now this video is going to be weekend pep talks, right? We're going to be talking about the current landscape of the DeFi market itself. And guys, look, we are not going to be taking a look at any chart for this video for that matter, guys. This is a TA channel right here. I'm not going to talk about charts itself for this video. Guys, look, we do have a lot of things to talk about the DeFi market as a whole, guys. As the sentiment in the market currently is so confused, man. One single day on Twitter, you'll be looking at people talking about stuff like, I'm going to buy everything. I'm going to buy every single dip which is going to be available to me. I'm going to buy this, that, and the very next day when Bitcoin takes a plunge for about 2% and the entire altcoin space also goes down by, let's just say, 5 to 6% in the market, everybody's like, oh man, I'm selling everything. SODL. They're going to be screaming, shouting, SODL. Guys, it's just very confusing. And look, now, to be honest with you, why am I going to be making these kinds of videos is the fact that, guys, look, lot of information in crypto space is so misleading, man. It is so. And look, guys, all the people who are new to the space and they want to really learn about crypto markets, guys, they do not deserve any misleading information, guys, to be honest with you. So if you are new to the channel, hit that like, go for that subscribe. Most likely the content coming from this channel is gonna help you guys, at least in terms of the mindset and the general information and how to just simply navigate these crypto markets in general, right? Alright guys, the first piece of information right here is Raydium DEX itself. Now guys, it's been 2 weeks since I made a video on this DeFi protocol right here, guys. This is a high performance DeFi protocol and I bet you cannot find anything faster than this protocol itself, guys, in terms of the DeFi space as a whole. Now guys, you can argue about the fact that there are certain transactions on PancakeSwap which are certainly fast, guys, and I would not deny the speed of Binance Smart Chain itself. But look, to be honest with you, nothing can really beat Solana at this current moment, guys. These are just facts. Am I a Solana bull? Do I just have a huge bag of Solana? No, I do not. I have my portfolio divided into particular crypto assets that I feel confident about, right? Now Solana is certainly one of them because they are simply high performance and they are simply competing Ethereum with protocols like this, guys. This is way better in terms of execution. The Raydium is way better than SushiSwap, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap itself. Now guys, what am I taking a look at here is particularly this section right here, the fusion pool, guys. You have dual yield. If you provide two assets as a combination, you get dual yield, guys. There's just crazy things going on right here. And guys, check this out. Step USDC is still giving you an APY of 2000%, man. This is crazy. And guys, look, I guess this one started a week ago, something like that, and I was looking at it, and guys, this one started for about a 15,000% APY, man. 15,000% APY, and this was constantly above 7 to 8,000% for at least 4 to 5 days, man. That is just crazy, right? While that time, guys, while this APY was that high, Step was increasing in the market as well in terms of its own price action, guys, and you were basically just printing free money for 5 days. These are the kind of opportunities that mostly these DeFi protocols which are new in the space and they do want to grab a lot of attention and they do want to get that liquidity flowing on into their entire ecosystem, they will have these kind of things going on, guys. And look, there is one more thing which I want to talk about is the Ray Accelerator right here. This is an IEO platform in a DeFi protocol itself, guys. Now the general landscape of this entire crypto market is, look, you can't deny how centralized these exchanges and how centralized these markets are right now, guys, with Binance having the majority of the market liquidity going on, and let's just say FTX as well in terms of derivative markets. These both, and guys, all right, we do have a lot of lists. We do have a lot of players in the space. We have Huobi, we have OKEX, and guys, basically the monopoly for centralized exchanges, they just can't go away, guys, in the current times. We do need the DeFi protocols to pick up. We do need DeFi as a whole and decentralization as a whole to really pick up, guys. We're nowhere in the adoption curve, to be honest with you. If you're watching these videos right now in 2021, man, holy shit, you're gonna certainly do good in the future. Let me be very frank and honest with you, guys. These protocols, if you're actually navigating through YouTube and looking for these protocols and actually using these things, guys, trust me when I say this, you are probably using the future of finance already, man. And if you already have this knowledge to navigate through the DeFi protocol, let's just say you have the knowledge to actually work out on PancakeSwap or Uniswap or SushiSwap, you are way ahead in time, man. You're way ahead. The adoption for DeFi protocols is nothing right now, nothing, guys. Cryptocurrency adoption is not even at 2 digits, guys. We are talking about 100% cryptocurrency adoption down the line. Let's just say by 2000. Let's just be generous about that. 2050, guys. That is where I personally feel crypto adoption could potentially hit above 90% in terms of adoption, guys. In terms of usage, right? All right, guys. Now let me not deviate from the point itself. Now, guys, this IEO had simple, let's just say, requirements, right, to participate. Now, the total supply for this entire IEO was 50,000 media. Basically, 50,000 media were allocated for this sale right here, right? Now, your minimum allocation, minimum buy size was 50 USDC, and your maximum buy size was 600 USDC. Basically, you had you staked 20 Ray. Now, this is the main requirement I see right here. Had you staked 20 Raydium coins right here at the platform, you would have had the right to purchase one single media token at 10 USDC, right? Now, basically, you would have at maximum had 60 media tokens. Now, guys, as soon as this one got listed at the Raydium DEX itself, this one shot all the way up to, man, this is just, I'm just embarrassing myself. Why is this not working, man? Holy crap. Let's go for some little refresh right here, and still no luck. Yeah, I finally have the chart right here, guys. As soon as this one got listed, it went all the way up to 450 USD, guys. Now, had you been trying to pinpoint the bottoms and tops, you certainly would have not been able to make the most out of it. But guys, look, you certainly had a potential 45x right off the bat. As soon as you just grabbed those media tokens, you had a 45x sitting in your hand, guys, sitting in your hands, simply, right? Now, even if you talk about the price action right now, it is at 170 USDC per media, and guys, had you just simply purchased it for 10 USDC, you were still up 17x, man. Now, these are the opportunities that you could be looking at in the futures, guys. Look. Now, the entire crypto landscape in terms of DeFi development as well, things are really shaping up to be, let's just say, completely decentralized, right? So you got to be paying attention into these kind of opportunities, right? Guys, all right. I think this is enough shill about Raydium itself, and you know what I'm talking about. You know the deal right here, guys. If you are actually using DeFi, I do recommend you to just test this platform out. Is this a sponsored content? No, this is not. This channel is not that big to actually do those kind of things, right? Now, guys, you have to share this video. You have to hit that like and subscribe for the engagement to constantly pick up, and then we can talk about some sophisticated crypto community right here with some genuine information itself. And guys, look, the next piece of information for you, well, it's not really information, we are just kind of discussing the current landscape right here. And guys, check this out, Bitcoin is on a rip right here with Ethereum doing that. Now, guys, Ethereum being your early indicator for the entire market. You saw what Ethereum was started when Ethereum really started picking up, and guys, you saw Bitcoin following Ethereum, which means that yes, altcoin markets are certainly way more bullish than Bitcoin itself, guys. And this is not the time to freak out and just sit in the sidelines. This is potentially the best time to take risks, man. And if you do have your particular risk management in place, and guys, look, I'm not talking about stop loss, man. I'm not talking about a freaking stop loss right here. I'm talking about the fact that if you have your equity, if you're managing your equity precisely and finely, and you do trust some kind of protocols which have good liquidity flowing as well, guys, just going by the market cap itself, if you go with the top 15 or top 20, you can't really go wrong, man. It's all up, guys. It's all up right here, right? So making money out of these crypto markets, if you are able to control your FOMO and greed in general, is not that difficult, to be honest with you. It's just not, guys. You can simply check this one out right here. From every single asset right here, even all the way until top 50 is up, man. It's up, right? What actually led to all of these things was simple price action development in Ethereum, guys. Whenever it was coming back down with utmost, let's just say a lot of magnitude and a velocity as well to the downside into the $23 and $2,200 levels, guys, you were getting picked up again and again. You had 3 chances right there, guys. Now, when Ethereum broke the all-time high at the first go, like I'm talking about the price action coming from 2 weeks before, guys. When Ethereum hit 2600 for the first time, it dumped back down with no one buying the $2,500 levels to support the price action. It went down all the way to 2100 in one single go, guys. That was an ultimate rug pull. And guys, guess what happened? Market started showing crazy amount of willingness to actually stay in those levels, and guys, we never really broke the 2000 levels to the downside again, and most likely any opportunity which got really close to $2,000 levels was picked up. was picked up with conviction, which led to the entire market. Guys, this is what happens when Ethereum looks strengthful in the market and Bitcoin's general trend is sideways to upside. Guys, these assets will skyrocket, guys. Most of the crypto assets will skyrocket. And specifically, if you're looking at any crypto asset from the top 100 itself, guys, the main page itself, they'll be up, guys. They'll be up. This is a simple, let's just say, this is a very simple formula, right? If you want to navigate through crypto markets, this is one of a very simple formula. If Ethereum's general trend is completely fine, you can certainly go long on any other crypto asset, guys. You basically any other altcoin with good amount of liquidity and real use case, guys. Let me not forget to mention that. And guys, look, you can go and log any shitcoin as well. Potentially that could also do something that could potentially push your equity up by, let's just say, 100%. But you have a lot of risks into any asset which is, let's just say, less than $1 billion in market cap. You have risk going on to those levels, whereas your general crowd is going to do good, guys, right? Now, if we just go by the category itself, guys, the entire DeFi space is up, obviously, right? Obviously, because Ethereum is up. Now, since Ethereum is up, guys, most of the DeFi alternatives to Ethereum will also be up to. Guys, this is how the ebbs and flows in the markets they take place. You go to the NFT space as well, guys. NFT market is also up. So basically, look, guys, this is good. Let's just say this is good piece of price action in the weekend. Now, is it necessary that we are going to be following up with the same kind of price action in the week itself? Look, guys, most likely yes. But it could go down south as well. Now, you have to be prepared for that, especially if you are putting your money into highly speculative assets, guys. This is why, coming back to the point, if you are in any asset which is, let's just say, in terms of the market capital, less than $1 billion, potentially something could go wrong. Potentially, because it's not that liquid to support the price flows itself, right? It's not that strengthful. Guys, you want to have liquidity flowing above $1 billion. We're dealing with a completely different paradigm. And guys, look, I'm coming from a crypto market where, holy crap, man, 1 trillion in terms of the entire market capital was like a dream, and we are standing at $2.2 trillion of market capital in crypto space. Holy crap, man. Let's just say I'm coming from a completely speculative environment to an environment which is actually useful, guys. The protocols are being used, man. This bull run really accelerated, guys. The BTC price action doing 10x really accelerated the entire crypto space. And guys, we have NFT going on, we have DeFi going on, we have yield farming, we have such craze. This reminds me to talk about one more thing. Are we in a bubble? Most likely, yes, we are in a bubble, guys. And guess what? Whenever there is a bubble under formulation, you do not want to step back from it, guys. You want to pump in more liquidity so the bubble can inflate even higher, guys, even higher. And guess what? You have to figure out let's just say, the adoption, the use case in terms of how many people are actually using that. And guys, when you really start looking at some content which is so annoying, which is like everybody and their grandmothers are talking about Bitcoin. When, guys, let's talk about the fact that when people who were born in the 1950s and 60s, they start talking about Bitcoin, and your average Joe, they start investing in DeFi and they start yield farming, guys, that is when your landscape could potentially start taking shift towards the downside as well. That is when you can talk about some potential market reverses, guys. And all right, let's be honest, we do have a lot of technical indicators as well. And guys, you know my opinion right here. If you have been following every content coming from this channel itself, you know, guys, Bitcoin will put the ultimate market top. We will have some space for the altcoins to rally to the upside for one last time, and then most likely you would start seeing some kind of reversal shaping up. And guys, most of the retracements which will go to the upside will be sold off, and these assets will come down. Now, guys, I am talking about a bear market right now, sitting here in a bull market. Why am I talking about that? Because, guys, the way you scale up into these assets, this is the way. You have to find out ways to scale out of these markets as well. It's just, let's be honest, guys, these assets are something which are completely unreal. You can't feel them. Can you see theta? Can you feel theta? Obviously it has, guys. If internet were to be a country right here, this one is a legitimate use case. This one makes your country a better place to live, guys. I'm talking about a country called internet right here. And guys, these things are building your infrastructure for the entire internet, guys. Open your freaking eyes. we are dealing with a situation which, let's just say, humanity has never come across. This is why nobody knows how to respond to these things in a whole, guys. We are dealing with such a paradigm shift as a whole, guys. Look at what is happening everywhere, guys. Look, you have people working from home, literally in any kind of job, guys, because let's be honest, most of the jobs as well are shifting more towards computer oriented stuff, guys. The All right, you can argue about the fact that you have agriculture as well down the line, and you have other things like real life retail, guys. But guys, in my country, particularly right here in India, the COVID situation is completely freaking out of hands, man. I have isolated myself here. I've been isolated in this house for about 2 weeks now. Guys, I have not stepped out of my house itself for 2 weeks. Can you imagine that? Look, do we have a lockdown imposed in our country? Yes, we do have a lockdown. But guys, does that mean that I can't just go out? No, I can simply go out and walk around, but the situation is so out of hands, it's so out of control right here, guys. We have oxygen shortage, we have oxygen shortage going on, guys, throughout the country. It's just crazy. Basic human need. Holy crap! How do I even talk about this? Guys, be freaking grateful about the fact that you can breathe, man. Just this is the situation around me is just it's just breathtaking, to be honest with you. It's oxygen. People fighting for oxygen. It's just madness, right? Now I'm completely deviating from the entire facts and figures that we had to talk about, guys. I'll be talking about Polkadot ecosystem in the coming video that's itself, guys, as this ecosystem as a whole, with this paradigm shift to the upside back again after a month, has actually started taking shape to the upside as well, guys. Polka ecosystem is also picking. Now you can be talking about some potential candidates which do have a good protocol at the back end and are looking good for the future as well. Can be coming up with a potential 1000x returns, guys, by potentially July as well. So guys, it is certainly time to speculate on Polkadot ecosystem as well. And guys, guess what? After BSC ecosystem, we have Solana ecosystem listed out in CoinMarketCap, guys. This is crazy. This is something which I really wanted. I wanted the Solana ecosystem to be listed down here, so that I can actually simplify my own. Guys, this is the only, let's be honest, I'm being completely honest, the only DeFi ecosystem that I use is Solana. This is just for a fact that, guys, you practically have nothing as your fees, man. You have nothing as your fees. The way executions are taking place now, guys, more and more people will start jumping onto this ecosystem, and I guess 50,000 transactions per second will be a slow speed itself, guys. But until you see a lot of influx getting into the Solana ecosystem, guys, you can make use of this, and you have a good functional DeFi protocol running, guys. Raydium, man. Holy crap, waves on Solana ecosystem. I did not know this. GRT on Solana ecosystem. Now this is something which I have to research about. This is quite interesting to look at. Graph token on Solana. Man, that's crazy, right? Now, do we have anything else to talk about? Yes, we do have a lot of things to talk about, guys. Now, this is exclusive information. Why do I say this is exclusive information? Because I have paid, guys. I have paid for this website. And alright, guys, I'm Varun. I am Varun Mehra. My name is Varun. I'm a musician. I have been composing and I've been producing music for the past 6 to 7 years. And guys, look, I really started getting into cryptocurrencies because Bitcoin did 1000x in the market, guys, and I was like, what? Holy crap. I used to look at this asset somewhere around, let's just say, $2 to $3, guys. Look, there were some multiplayer games back in the good old days, guys. I'm talking about 2011 and 2012 as well, guys. Both these years I was quite young, and guys, I was looking at multiplayer games which were having Bitcoin as their potential payouts, man. And that is when I heard this name for the first time, right? And guys, now comes 2014, 2015. I saw Bitcoin price at $1,000, at $1,200. I was, holy crap, I lost my shit. I was like, what the actual fuck, man? And that is when it really turned my head around, and that is when I actually started hodling BTC, guys. That is when I actually started doing that. And guys, well, let's just say if I was giving away 100% of my brain juice into making music, guys, crypto markets, they stole away 50% of my brain juice, guys. Straight off. And guys, during a bull market, I'm being completely honest, guys. During a bull market, let's just say my productivity goes to shit because there is so much exciting stuff going on in this entire crypto space. I just completely go bonkers, man. I'm like, okay, you got this, you have to research that, you have to. And guys, I've been in this space for 5 years. Yet again, there is something new under development every single day. And the more you understand these protocols, the more you will be like, guys, this is the most rewarding industry. And guys, guess what? Let's just say we are in a paradigm shift. Our internet infrastructure is getting stronger and stronger with the help of blockchain. And guys, the reality is that our country, anybody's country, it's not United States of America, it's not China, it's not Russia as well, guys, it's not Europe as well, guys. It is internet. For people like you and me, our country is called internet. And guys, anything which is formulating itself into building the infrastructure in terms of, let's just say, in terms of changing the entire entire ecosystem, guys, in the country itself, anything which is improving that is going to pick up. It's going to propel further to the upside. Probably not going to stop itself, guys. Now this is a weekend pep talk, which is why I am just letting myself loose and I am talking about all kind of bullshit. Most likely this video will get the least amount of engagement, but guys, any of you who have been watching this video until this point right now, hats off to you, man. Hats off to you. I respect you. I have massive gratitude. And let me just take a sip of my coffee. Alright, guys, I do have a cryptodicated mug right here, and I do feel good about it, I guess, right? I drink my black coffee in it, and it's black from the inside as well. What a wasteful sentence right there. Can't really start a day without a black coffee, I guess. Guys, yet another piece of information. Is this information? No, guys. This is just to tell you that don't be scared of DeFi as a whole. Don't be scared by these violent chops to the downside. Most likely, if you are trading these assets in the intraday, in the small time frames, that is when you will be chopping out, and that is when you will be chickening out of the market, in and out of the position. Oh, I'm taking a long position. Oh, I'm taking a short position. Guys, that is a losing strategy, man. If you don't enter these markets, especially in the perpetual contracts market, guys, you will constantly lose. This is why this bull market is incentivizing more and more hodling behavior. And guess what, guys? This is, if you just control your greed precisely and properly, you can nail crazy amount of up legs, guys, crazy amount of up moves only by spot exposure, only by simple spot exposure. You do not have to go for that crazy derivative long and short position and just go for that 25x leveraged out positions, man. That is just crazy. This market is anyway giving, man. This market is so giving. You just saw what happened to media as well in the Raydium IEO, guys, which I simply talked about, right? This market is so giving. You do not want to go for those ninja moves and ninja techniques, guys. You don't want to think of yourself like a freaking I guess I lost the chain of my thoughts right here. You don't want to think of yourself as a ninja who can nail every single cut to the upside and the downside and anywhere, guys. Look, you're not that, right? Nobody is that in these markets, guys. Only people to succeed as trading are completely objective driven, guys. They do not have any kind of FOMO in their brains. Let me be very clear with that. If you are specifically trading in crypto markets in an intraday basis, guys, the concept of FOMO, this word called FOMO, is not even supposed to be there up your head, man. It's just irrelevant, let's just say, to make money in derivatives markets, in taking these long and short positions, in doing these ninja techniques. And guys, the basic fundamental stays to be the fact that you do not deal with any FOMO, and you have to be cool as a cucumber if you want to go and take these long and short positions in the market, guys. If you are hurried up, if you are worried up, most likely you will not perform better in the markets and you'll end up losing money. This is why holding is the best thing. And guys, the total logged value just goes to the upside, man. It just goes to the upside. The trend is to the upside, guys. If I go to the Y to D, year to date kind of chart analysis, of course, man, why would this website give me data like that in a snap? This is into the block, and whenever I talk about charts from these websites, it's just gonna not give me information in let's just say it'll take its own time, man. But the general trend is to the upside, guys, in the previous month itself, and the total logged value also goes to the upside as a whole. As a general trend, it goes to the upside. Now, guys, we are looking at a little decline in the, let's just say, in the liquidity on Uniswap itself, guys. Just check this out. Uniswap had a decline where your curve finance had just stood stable. Compound also stood stable. Aave took up, right? Aave and Maker took up. Guys, now this is one of the information which you can, guys, what can you conclude of this right here? Basically, this means that, guys, what is Maker? Maker is a DAO. Maker is a DAO, digital autonomous governance. Maker is a DAO. What is Aave? Aave is a liquidity protocol, guys. A liquidity, basically money. Aave is a protocol which has all the money, man. You are looking at two trends: the DAO trend and the money markets, the liquidity markets, trending to the upside, guys. And that has been happening for the previous 2 weeks, where your DeFi use case is going down in terms of Uniswap's, let's just say, locked value itself, right? Which means that, guys, any liquidity protocol, guys, any liquidity, let's just say Oracle and any liquidity protocol, most likely in the coming weeks, guys, most likely in this month of May, they are going to be really strengthful. And guys, guess what? The last time I was making a video about DAOs in general, guys, Maker was trending, and I guess it is significantly up today as well. And guys, this is a DAO, and I was talking about the fact that how other DAOs could also pick up, and you saw the price. If you saw the price action in Dash yesterday, guys, we are almost about to recover the entire dump to the upside, which means that DAOs are generally strengthful in these markets today. As of now, as of the time I'm making this video, if you are watching this video, let's just say 5 to 6 months down the line, or even a year down the line, most likely this content will be invalid. Let's just say it will be invalid. And guys, to be honest with you, I do see a trend shaping up for DAOs, man. You have to pay attention to DAOs as well. So until this point, what can you conclude from this video, guys? Raydium tells us that you want to be pinpointing out opportunities, and you want to be picking out some of, let's just say, some of the opportunities which are completely low in terms of the risks, and guys, and are completely, let's just say, mind-blowing in terms of the reward opportunities, right? And guys, how do you find these things out? Number one, you hit that subscribe in this channel. The first and the foremost thing is that you hit that subscribe, guys. I'm doing my research every single day. Let's just say I'm involved in these markets 24/7, guys, 24/7. Not as a trader, guys, as a general market participant, as a DeFi user, as, let's just say, as everything which is happening in this market. I kind of want to use that, right? Let's just say I do trade as well, but I only trade the key inflection point, guys. I trade the inflection points. And let's just say if the market is highly volatile, let's just say if we have had a correction of a 30% to the downside, that is when I would like to trade, guys. That is when the opportunities, they present themselves up in terms of taking those long and short positions in the market. When your market gets squeezed out in terms of the volatility and it simply starts going to the sideways, that is when you generally want to stay away from trading, right? That is when you want to just provide liquidity, or maybe do your farming in general, where you have less impermanent loss. And this is how you get full-time employment in crypto market, guys, without anyone standing in front of you, and without anyone, let's just say, without a boss, man, without a boss. That is what I'm trying to say right here. Guys, do we have anything else to talk about? Yes, this is the last piece of chart which I wanted to show to you guys. Ethereum supply versus the price action itself. Now, look, guys, why do you have to be uber bullish on Ethereum onto these levels? Uber bullish. Holy fucking crap, uber bullish. I don't even believe I'm using this word right now. But guys, this information right here, if the history really has to tell anything about that matter, guys, guess what is happening, guys? We are in these kind of key inflections point right here, guys. In terms of the circulating supply, the price action has just got to the circulating supply, and looks to me like Ethereum could certainly get, holy crap, Ethereum could get so bullish from these price points, and nobody could expect the price to go to the upside the way Ethereum could probably do in the coming days. And guys, guess what? It could take its own time. The price action could pave its own path, which is why most likely it is time for you to start looking at Ethereum as your money. Do not trade this one. If you're trading Ethereum, if you're trading asset, if you're trading let's just say, if you're trading an asset which is, let's just say, getting reduced in terms of supply, and you're simply trading that and you're losing that as well, guys, that won't make sense. You have to treat Ethereum like money. Let's be very honest, guys, because everything which has to happen in terms of financial conceptual correction, guys, we're talking about DeFi shaping up and real things happening, and banks leaving this entire world. Let's be honest, guys, banks could potentially just end, and the markets could just automate themselves. And most of the guys, we are looking at some crazy paradigm shift in front of our eyes, which is why Ethereum is the perfect candidate. Let's be honest. Ethereum is the perfect candidate in terms of your money matters, guys. In terms of your money, in terms of your value, Ethereum will hold on to some key levels as far as the current price action, and which gives us more incentivization to actually make Ethereum our base asset, and then maybe just kind of try to increase your equity in terms of Ethereum itself, right? We are looking at some key inflection points back again, guys. You see what happens whenever we leave these ranges in terms of circulation supply. Man, holy crap, this chart right here is giving me goosebumps itself. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this weekend pep talk. And guys, I guess I'm going to be getting better in terms of scaling this one. And let me know down in the comments if you would like to see more content. I thought of making these kind of videos at least once per weekend, right? And guys, most likely, well, not most likely, I will be sticking to more and more TA in the coming videos. And guys, I will reduce the screen size as well in most of the videos, right? But guys, I do feel that I do need to have some kind of pep talk and some kind of one-on-one talks with you people, especially all of you who have been sticking to this channel, and all of you who watch this content from the starting to the bottom. Holy crap, hats off to you. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.